Hey everyone, welcome to Nerds with Northland, episode 20. We made it to 20, everyone.
Oh wow, yeah, I didn't realize.
Yeah, and for episode 20, we're doing a big one. I consider it a big one because, well, it's my favorite console. The top 10 Super Nintendo games of all time. And we're starting with number 10 with Secret of Mana.
Yep. Yeah, this was a pretty awesome RPG action RPG. I don't know what you call it. I think it was probably just an RPG back then. But
yeah, one of the best action RPGs. Very influential with, you can talk about the system.
Yeah, and the interface and the battle systems and the way you opened up a circular menu around your character to use items and stuff. It was really unique and awesome for the time. They actually recently remade it. I haven't played the remake.
Yeah, I haven't played the remake either, but I've been playing the original, and it is amazing. It was one of those things I haven't played in decades, but on Twitch, everyone's like, you should play it. And my good friend Aaron, it's his favorite game. I gotta play it. So I have played it for a while. I'm about 15 hours in. Yeah, I love it. It's awesome. I like Secret of Evermore more, but it is really good and very influential.
Yeah, and actually, well, I guess we'll talk more about Secret of Evermore. This release was meant for Japan. Secret of Evermore was for America. We'll talk about that in a couple.
Right. Good point. Yeah, this is made in Japan. Yeah.
Yeah. On the in-between here, we'll go to number 9, which we put Super Mario RPG, which some people may rate this higher, but... against the other games, I think this is a good place for it.
Yeah, number 9. I mean, I would say it's pretty linear in nature. I mean, you don't have to have an open world. You really don't in a good game. But I would say it's pretty linear in nature, and that's probably why it's not as high as for me. Because I wish it had a little more to it. But it was pretty fun. And also, another reason why I think it's number 9 is because... just to say one more negative thing, because it's an amazing game, so I'll just say one more negative thing about it, is that every character had their own magic and abilities, which is pretty cool, and they're unique abilities, but I wish there was a way for, like, Mario to have Kier, or Bowser to have Kier. So I actually, on my Super Nintendo, I have a randomizer I played, it's called the Super Mario RPG Randomizer, and that made everything way more fun, because then the magic everything was randomized. But anyway... really fun game. That was when they brought Mario and Bowser together as allies.
Yeah, and the RPG element of Mario, which now, I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking, I'm sure I've had this thought before. Well, I don't wonder why they never tried, like, Donkey Kong RPG or Kirby RPG or any other of their main lines.
Yeah, and the Kirby All-Stars, I think they tried doing a little Kirby RPG for, like, a little mini-game of it. But you're right, they never did a whole game, I don't think. And for Donkey Kong RPG, man, they should make that.
Yeah, and the next, like, RPG... involving game characters you wouldn't expect in an RPG might have been Kingdom Hearts. Like, I don't know if they ever tried it again after that until Kingdom Hearts, which was different, but it was bringing characters from, Disney and places you wouldn't expect them into an RPG.
Right.
Just like taking Mario from a platformer into an RPG. So yeah, I guess you can kind of compare Kingdom Hearts to Super Mario RPG. I never thought about that.
Good. Me either. Next, we're going to number 8 to Secret of Evermore, and I do not know the speed run to this, but I did learn it, and it's really fun. But I'll just say that it was influenced by Secret of Mana with the circle system with the items and the weapons and how you equip. And just really fun story, and made in the West.
Was it made by Square USA, or was it made?
Yeah, it was made. So basically, they get the America Square North America was got permission to make a Mana-like game in 1995, and they made it like a Western USA type game.
Yeah, and it had like cityscapes and modern buildings and modern places to go, and it was connected to the modern world, not like some fantasy.
Right,
but whoop-wop planet.
But when you did go in, you did go to different time eras, and it was pretty fun, and your dog changed every time, and different village leaders would help you, village elders would help you each time, or I would say special... They weren't always elders, but they were just people all around. There's like, I think 4 special, unique characters that helped you as like they had their own special magic. Like you had your own magic, and then you had them. Like anytime you can summon, it's kind of like a summon, but it's not. It's just 4 different magic abilities that you can summon from them. I guess.
I guess it was kind of like Dark Cloud, where you could switch to a different character with different
Sort of, yeah.
different magic.
Yeah, exactly. So.
You know what is funny now? I'm kind of ironic. I'm looking at this list that we made, and a surprising amount of them have something to do with time travel. Well,
good point.
Weird connection I made.
Also, good foreshadowing.
But that will bring us from Secret of Evermore to. I mean, this has got to be this game or set of games has to be on almost everybody's favorite list. We're going to talk about Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country, you got to start with. Yeah, we're still talking about the first one.
Mostly the first one. The other two were a lot of the same, but just not the. I don't know. They didn't have the same impact as the original.
Same, yeah.
They didn't have a yellow card. It wasn't a yellow cartridge, was it? I'm thinking N64.
That was N64, yeah. Donkey Kong 64. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country was the. If you think about it, 1994, they didn't really have the best graphics, but in that game they used. It was pretty good graphics.
Yeah, and I can remember like the bosses, the bee, the rat, the crocodile, man.
Yeah, the last boss was like crocodile dude. K. Rool, yeah. Yeah, good game. No, it was who doesn't love Donkey Kong Country? We had to put that at number 7.
Yeah, and even to the fact that they made Super Mario 64 a 3D game, and then I think now we're on Bonanza, which is 2D again, isn't it?
Right.
2D,
no,
3D?
Yeah, 3D.
Like 2D, 3D? Or
I think
is it fully 2D? Oh, okay.
Fully 3D.
Well, they did go back to 2D for a little bit. I don't know. Right. I just think the 2D side-scrolling platformer for those kind of games works so well.
For Donkey Kong Return, Tropical Freeze, yeah, they did. Yeah. I believe.
Well, other than Mario, a lot of platformers just didn't do 3D as well.
Yeah, speaking of Mario, number 6 is Super Mario World.
Yeah. Yeah.
We had to put that on the list, of course. It started it all. It was actually my first game on the Super Nintendo. It was a lot of people's first game on the Super Nintendo.
It had to have been released with the Super Nintendo.
It was, yeah. 1991. Very good game. I mean...
And after Super Mario 3, everyone was like, this is the best game. They're never going to make anything better than Super Mario Bros. 3. And then...
Yep. And they outdid by... Well, actually, it was supposed to be on the Nintendo with Super Mario Bros. 4.
Well, and I think maybe Super Mario Bros. Did Super Mario Bros. 3 even today outsold Super Mario World, didn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Mario game. But yeah, Super Mario World, I have good memories with that. When I was a kid, I used to play Super Mario World with my friend Miles. And he didn't really game, but he definitely gamed when it came to Super Mario World. It was like one of those games that unites and people can play together. I just remember it being a little kind of one of those games. It was really fun. A lot of levels. I would say Super Mario Bros. 3 had like 90-some levels. This one had like 70 or 80 levels, but they were longer. In Super Mario World, they were less, but they were longer levels.
Yeah, and thinking back, it felt like such a giant, huge... And it's not. It's a decent-sized game now looking. But, I mean, we're used to open-world games that you play for 7,000 hours and it never ends. But you didn't have that back then. For the time, it was huge.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess that's all I can really say about Super Mario World.
Yeah.
A lot of fun with that. I can remember played a lot of it in Jacob's closet.
That small room, yeah.
Yeah, he had a small bedroom.
Good times. Hey, comfy.
Yeah. And I was a privileged kid who didn't appreciate anything, so growing up is fun. All right. We're going to move on to number 5, which I feel like a lot of people in the world may put this as like number 1, and I don't know. I just think you'll see how we feel about the rest of the games. Number 5 is Mega Man X.
Mega Man X. Yeah, honestly, every game on this top 10 kind of deserves to be number 1 in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and Jacob talks a lot about speedrunning. Now it's my turn to interrupt about speedrunning.
Go ahead.
But
I'm going to be talking right after him.
This is the only game I've ever speedrun, and I didn't know I speedran it until someone told me what speedrunning is, and I realized I used to beat this game every morning before elementary school when I was like 9. So,
and I played the 100% version, and I'll tell you this: I don't do world record time, so I just played to try to get like my own goals. But if you just did it and we could just race each other, I mean that'd be so fucking fun.
Does 100% involve Hadouken?
Yeah,
because I've only pulled it off like twice in my entire life. Usually I get so mad.
But if you just look at my, the next time let's just say this: the next time I speedrun it, if you're on, can you just look at the whole thing and then tell me? You could probably do it. honestly, the way I do it.
I mean, the only thing I'm worried about is Hadouken. I think everything else, like,
Okay.
and the spider, because that's kind of random.
You saw how much I had trouble with it,
that's
right?
got to be the place people get stuck.
No, I'll tell. Hey, let's get everyone to get Joe to speedrun Mega Man X, and I want to race him. It's so fun to just race someone.
I don't have anywhere to play Mega Man X. I only have a computer and a Switch and a Wii and a.
We accept people with emulator. We do.
I own.
You can even
own it from my.
I think it's even legal on world record. Anyway,
buy me a capture card.
So all we're saying is Mega Man X is one of the best games of all time.
Chill Penguin.
It feels good.
Chill Penguin. Spark Mandrill.
Oh, the music is amazing. Oh my god. All you musicians out there, all you music fanatics, if you don't know all the music from Mega Man X, shame. And
it's a perfect example of how Nintendo's always made it a point to pay attention to the music. The sound on all their systems are the best of the era. I mean, even the Game Boy's speakers are ridiculous for how crappy those games were. Like, the Tetris theme on the Game Boy, I don't know, it was the speakers. They always focused on the speakers. So, yeah.
But yeah, so in a conclusion, I'm going to give him an email to remind him, Mega Man X, every week until he speedrun it with me.
Until I turn into Mega Man X.
He's stubborn, and he doesn't want me to teach him anything. Because he speedran it first.
I didn't mean to. It was an accidental speedrun.
No, the first big goal for Mega Man X 100% is sub-hour. That's the biggest feeling. You're like, I did it in under an hour. That's the best feeling. My PB is 47
See,
minutes.
I feel like when I was a kid, I did it in like 20 minutes, but I'm guessing it was probably like 2 hours. But I don't exactly remember.
Yeah, if my PB is 47 and world record is 34.
Yeah, I just knew it was always like pride that we knew the order of it.
I'm 13 minutes away from world record. I don't care.
Gotta do the orders, Chill Penguin, Spark Mandrill.
But right now, when I do it, like if I were to do it right now, I'd probably get like a 56 or something. Anyway.
That's awesome.
Well, it's not 47.
Well, this next game is
Anyways, great game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, you're gonna announce the number. I'm sure this next game is the opposite of a speedrun.
Final Fantasy VI is number. Fantasy VI is number 4.
Yeah, I would spend 400 hours.
4 is Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah,
number 6 is Final.
You know what? I didn't mean to put Final Fantasy 6. I should have put Final Fantasy 3 because it was Final Fantasy 6.
Oh, right. Final Fantasy 3 in our Americas.
Whatever. Locke, Terra. You know what we're talking about.
Final Fantasy 6 is one of the best RPGs, Final Fantasy games of all time. It could be number 1. It could rule the world. Kafka could rule this world.
And this is a remake that Square has not officially said no, but pretty much said they're never going to do it. But it would.
They better. Well, they did a remaster.
Yeah, but it wasn't actually like like an FF7 style.
Right.
I don't know if they'll ever do another FF7.
People are doing AI things about it. You've seen those.
Square's just going to make FF remakes for the rest of they're just going to, for the next 50 years. It's going to be 3 years at a time, every Final Fantasy remade 3D like FF7.
Yeah, well.
I don't know. I'm down. I don't know if it's going to be good for them.
Yeah, I mean.
Good for me.
Damn, I mean, yeah, I'm down for that too. 3D Final Fantasy 6.
And then eventually they'll release Final Fantasy Anthology Collection, and it'll be the remakes of all the Final Fantasies.
I have that on PS1,
it'll be $7,000.
I love that. There's so many good characters. Moogles, Trials, Heirs, Deaths, Lives.
And the strategy parts, I wish more RPGs would include, because I don't really like strategy RPGs, but the small parts where like you play as Moogles and you had to like move 3 different teams.
Oh, right,
those were really cool to have included in the game, but not the whole game. Like, I mean, they did give you 3 of them, so it was kind of cool. It was a lot of fun to do.
You know, my professors say to copy and paste good design does make you a good designer if it fits your game. So what if I just copy and pasted that whole maze in my game? Even the Moogles.
Nobody would
Copyright.
Nobody would know, and if you tell anyone, I'll kill you.
That's the face.
On a live view. Am I allowed to say that on a live view? Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna use one of your faces on. Anyways, Final Fantasy VI. There's a dark world, a light world, good times, bad times, great story, bad story. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, and the size of this game at the time when you play through, and this is, I mean, it's already a pretty sizable game. I mean, I think it's like 20 hours.
It's a pretty large game for a Super Nintendo game, yeah.
Where you get to the end, and the first time through without a strategy guide, back when we didn't have the internet, we didn't know about these games. It was our first experience. All of a sudden, I beat the game, and wait a second, he moved the statue, and the whole world falls apart, and then you wake up in a new world.
Yep.
Like, oh, wow, there's another 20 hours to play. 30. I mean, I guess it was probably a little 2/3 of the game. Because it wasn't really the last half of the game. It was a lot quicker. But I don't know.
I did, really cool. Because you said that, I did take influence from Final Fantasy VI when it came to that part of the game for my upcoming game, Lost Legacy. This is for the few of you that actually will buy it. So this is a little Easter egg foreshadowing. But when you get to the end of the world, after you explore the whole world, after 30, 40 hours, there's going to be a whole another section at the end that you're not expecting.
Sweet. Yeah, and another thing about Final Fantasy VI is back then, this is like the richest story for years to come. One of the best stories when you Final Fantasy, the way you get to, be part of the rebels and see the war and how the atrocities of Kefka poisoning the town. Mm-hmm. Spoiler alert. You had 30 years. I don't care.
It's all good. Yeah. People get mad over it. I'll be funny in the comments. Why'd you say that?
I don't know. I feel like it's a lot like living a novel. It was great.
That's quite novel of you to say that.
And I think from then on, Final Fantasy had great story. Like Final Fantasy has been known for great stories because early on it was just the generic, heroes of light save the world. Blah,
right.
Blah, blah. But then, it got different. So you said that. We'll move on to our top 3, starting with number 3, which is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past.
A Link
to the Past.
A Link to the Past. My favorite Zelda of all time, and I'm going to go like this again. I did 1 second. It was 1 second. I did it.
I'm going to blur his tattoo and say it's something gross.
Courage. Power.
I'll blur,
wisdom.
Or blur above his tattoo.
Courage. Power. Wisdom. Anyways, it's one of the best games of all time. It's a 2D Zelda game. If you haven't played it, you got to play it. At Dark World, Light World. Okay, when I was talking about Dark World, Light World, when Final Fantasy VI, I was just talking about what he talked about. But in Link to the Past, it actually is Dark World, Light World.
And you could look at it as Dark World, Light World. Everything's Dark World.
Oh, true.
It's a destroyed world.
There's many different dungeons with many different trials and errors and different elements in each. There's a lot of different dungeons with different areas that are memorable, different elements that are memorable, and bosses that are memorable. And there's a few bosses that you really will remember and have a hard time with the first time. And I'm not going to spoil it, but maybe I will with one of the bosses. The big snake, a huge snake that goes and you got to time it.
That's the spider of Link to the Past.
It is. It really is. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and going to Link to the Past is like Final Fantasy VI. It's huge. Like as an adventure game, is huge.
Pretty big, yeah.
One thing that really blew me away as a kid is this is one of those games where, it had an order you needed to do things and things you needed to go certain places. But there was also places where you could screw up and, stumble into the final boss when you're not ready for it, which was always really cool to me. Like, holy crap, you can go to the places you're not supposed to go. Secret places
too, yeah.
Yeah. You can also, there's also a glitch, 17-second speed run or something like that.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, yeah. So what he's talking about is the speedrunning community. So they found out that in the game, there's 3 layers to the game. So when you go to speedrun.com to Link to the Past, you're going to find categories in any percent called no major glitches, some glitches, restricted glitches. It's really weird, but there's 3 layers. The record's
got to be 5 seconds. So it's ridiculously fast. Because he's go from the first, it's the first screen straight to Ganon, isn't it? Past Ganon to the end.
And he's going to edit the speedrun right here. No, I'm just kidding. You're making you do work.
I really should find out how to find. I know it's probably really simple, and I probably just need to look into it. But somebody tell me where to find the clips people use on their podcast.
Wait a second.
Clips that aren't going to get me copyright strike.
We're going to get back to this, but
probably
I think I hear Jim.
Jim didn't make an appearance last episode. He was being a lazy asshole.
Well, Jim just walked out the door, so I don't know what happened, but Jim attacked me and went out the door.
The comedian part of me think the funniest thing to be would be to edit out me saying anything of what you said to begin with, and it would just look like you're insane. You just saying nothing, jumped up, ran over to the door, sat back down, and just went... See, now I ruined it because I said it out loud.
Oh, damn, that was so funny, dude.
Jacob's dead. Link to the Past is great. Yes, awesome.
Link to the Past is amazing, and it could be number 1 as well. It's looking at the next 2 games, last 2 games. The next number 2 is Chrono Trigger, my favorite RPG of all time.
It's
all time.
It's absolute masterpiece. Remake it, Square.
Yeah, it's a great story. If you never played it, you'll love the music. It's one of the best soundtracks of all time. By the way, it's a passion project between three. Rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. He made the characters.
Art style. It was just so beautiful, man. Oh.
Goddamn! It just it influences me highly. I'm an RPG. I'm a game creator, but mainly RPGs are my soul. And I'll tell you, I got a lot of inspiration from Chrono Trigger, especially with making skills and just thinking about how to make the world with the different continents and how. Oh my god, it's just a beautiful game in general.
See, it's one thing to look good. But to look beautiful and amazing and be one of the best games ever made.
Technically, it's very good too.
Like I think about like Super Mario, the one that was supposed to be Doki Doki Panic. If you look at it graphically from that era, it is absolutely beautiful. But it's one of the most trash games I've ever played in my life. So bad.
Anyways, you're right. Doki Doki Panic.
I understand that it's the Chrono Trigger. It's amazing how amazing it looked, and it was still a great game.
Right.
Like, you can have a game that looks amazing as a piece of crap, but
he's saying that they made the art style is amazing for what they could do with 16-bit.
Yeah, and it was beautiful, and it was the battle style was awesome. The story was awesome.
And I did learn the 100% glitch of the speedrun, but it's so long. It's like 6 hours. I just don't want to do it. I don't have the time.
And see, for me being an RPG completionist, a speedrun of an RPG feels like sacrilege.
100% glitchless, you would love it, and you'd probably get it in 6 hours.
Yeah, I guess if it's glitchless and you're actually playing the game. But I like to grind and take my time.
The thing I like with speedruns is I like seeing the whole thing. That's why I typically do 100% type stuff.
Yeah.
So fun. Number one is my favorite game of all time. It's supposed to be him, but Super Metroid. Metroid.
I think it might be. I don't know if it's one of Super. It should be one of Nintendo's best-selling titles of all time. I don't think it is, but yeah, Metroid. Today Metroid doesn't get its due. I don't think.
It's the game. It's my favorite game. I literally speedrunning 11 categories. I'm just not joking. I know how to beat the game 11 different ways. But
the only speedrun I've seen of this is where some guy did a speedrun where he fought the bosses backwards. It was weird. It was like a backwards boss speedrun where he fought the like.
Yep, that's one I don't do actually. That was probably Chinese Zenny. Yeah, reverse boss order.
Well, to me, like I'm not always like I'm a brute force guy, so I'm like I tend to like do a bunch of damage and take my own damage and heal myself. Like I'm not good at like because a lot of you have to be like perfect because you only have one health bar. You got to be very very exact to get those, don't you?
Metroidvanias came from there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's a fun to get through because you get stuck, but then you figure it out by using an ability you got and going back and using it. There's secrets in there. The music is amazing. Every area sounds like it should. You know what I mean when you play it.
Yeah, and whoever came up with the formula, the Metroidvania, they should be given the Nobel Peace Prize in gaming.
Yes.
I don't think that exists. It should.
But another thing is that these programs, Samus, in every Metroid game I've played, it's never felt as good as Super Metroid, the way they programmed her.
No, I think Zero, they tried to get close, but it's just not the same.
Most speedrunners talk about that. I don't know how you don't speed. He's talking like he's part of the speedrun community. You know what? You should speedrun Super Metroid too. How did you know that? Nice. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure I have that. I can play it on virtual console.
Yes, they did. Yeah, Nintendo did try to make Zero Mission really, really close, and they didn't get it.
Yeah. But the going on for Super Metroid, this game, I love game series with interconnected lore.
Right.
I got something about Final Fantasy that's like they're never connected. Mm-hmm. So it's cool when you get a game series. Like when you go to Metroid Fusion or Metroid Zero Mission or Prime, you get all the story of the game. And Dread, which I should probably actually play.
Me too. You know what we haven't done in the last few episodes that we should do? So, the top 10 Super Nintendo games. If you want, by the way, we'll do our little credits and stuff after this. But number 10 is
Secret of Mana.
Number 9,
Super Mario RPG.
8,
Secret of Evermore.
7,
Donkey Kong Countries.
6,
Super Mario World.
5,
Mega Man X.
4,
Final Fantasy 6.
3,
A Link to the Past.
2,
Chrono Trigger. Super
Metroid.
Ultra, Mega,
Omega,
Max, Super Metroid.
Omega Metroid sounds cool. Yeah. So, anyway, Super Metroid. So, you can find me at www.twitch.tv/CosmoRetro or youtube.com/@CosmoRetroGaming or on X, CosmoRetro, Jacob LeRoux. You can find me on LinkedIn. I gotta say all this stuff because I'm a professional now.
Well, and I don't know what the hell's going on. I slacked on the last editing. I'll put this in the actual edit. You can find me at jmosier or twitch.com/jmosier89. I'm currently playing Starfield, my second playthrough in a modded game. I have like 40 mods installed.
I'll raid you if you're there.
I plan until I get bored, or until February 26th, when I will be getting Resident Evil Requiem, and I will be streaming my very first experience. I'll be streaming from the first time I open the game, so you'll get to see me set it up graphically and do everything from start to finish.
Let's all help him get affiliate on Twitch.
Very nice. I'm going every day, Monday through Friday. Maybe I should start going Saturday and Sunday night, but I have my kids on the weekend, so
it only took me 2 months to get affiliate because I had a friend that would keep rating me and he helped me out. So
I try to do 2 hours a night. Maybe I'll try to do like an hour or something on.
So it's really hard to do by yourself alone. You kind of have to have friends to help you a little bit. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure all my views came from you at least.
Originally. Well, I'm gonna try my best, and then once you get affiliate, people, even I get 0 views sometimes. So yeah, it's the way it works. But anyways, please watch us, and if you, I hope you have a good week, and take care. Happy Valentine's Day, because we're gonna release this around that time.
Batman stole all my pudding.